Good morning, Lululus. How you doing? I think that if the Democrats want to build a bigger tent, it's not going to be by just deciding not to tax billionaires. It's going to be by putting on a tinfoil hat. I mean, they won't. They will not take my advice, but I think that it would be the best pragmatic move for them at this point. Because yes, there is about 30-something% of people over there on that side that will not be moved, right? They will follow the Joker off of a cliff, but we have to admit that, like, he's getting frightfully close to the edge of that cliff, and there's a lot of people that are already starting to feel like they're in the middle of the ocean without a rudder. And the people that I believe are obtainable in this instance are the conspiracy theorists. They're the people who ask a lot of questions. Because while their faith in the Joker was woefully misguided, they weren't wrong. There is a lot of deep-seated corruption here in our nation, and we're being able to see it now more than ever. And they believed that he was going to be a person that could get in there and change it because he was an outsider, right? And because he was so unapologetic in his vocalizations of all of the corruption in Washington. Granted, that was all a scam. Talking about kooky things and having investigations into things that people would not necessarily consider to be mainstream was incredibly effective for them. All of the Hunter Biden laptop stuff, incredibly effective. All of, like, the deep state, Drain the Swamp, yada yada, like, that worked for them, whether you like it or not. And these same people are now starting to turn on the Joker, not just because of all of the horrific things that he's been doing, not just because of the economy, because of the questions that they have about our various systems. And the things that impacted that the most were the piercing pagoda in Pennsylvania, the untimely of CK, and the Floridian billionaire files. In the event that one of you guys started to investigate the piercing pagoda or CK, I think that you would gain the support of a humongous chunk of people on that side overnight. And it wouldn't even be insane because, like, obviously I'm not a CK fan, but I have a lot of questions about it. Why don't you just open an investigation that says, hey, why is it that they paved over an active crime scene in 24 hours? How come they decided to release that ridiculous text chain that was absolutely fake without a doubt? What happened to that Dairy Queen? Why did they bulldoze it? And how come he's not buried? How come there's no place for you guys on your side to be able to go and pay your respects and your homage to this person that you held in such high regard? Like, maybe we should look into that. That would win people immediately. Hey, maybe we should subpoena the medical records from the Joker, because it is awfully strange that his ear was clipped by a high-powered and has suddenly grown back. I don't think ears do grow back. Maybe we should look into that, because 2 people lost their lives as a result of that. So it's probably worth our time to do an investigation. In the event that you're able to open an investigation into one of these issues, I truly believe that you would be able to scoop up a large chunk of this very reliable voting base. And you'll just be able to show that you're no longer just like the super nerdy erudites that only want to release very highly tested, curated, super wordy statements. Like, people are over that. Look at why he got there in the first place. It's because he was loud, he was obnoxious, and he was willing to say what was on his mind, despite how ridiculous and stupid it is. People are craving authenticity, strength, and an end to this corruption. So if you want to fill this power vacuum that we are aiming towards right now, you should probably not do it just by giving more money to billionaires, because then you're just as bad as they are. You are the swamp creature that everybody wants to drain. You should be out front fighting for truth, justice, and accountability, because that's what people want. And that's what they thought that he was going to get from him. So blaze out into the world with your newly fashioned tinfoil hat and start asking some questions. Start making some noise, because people will love that. They will appreciate someone not gaslighting them into thinking all of this is normal. If you want to fill the vacuum, that's how you do it. Mark my words, you won't. You're just gonna keep giving us silly little photos and sweet statements while they dump our country into the ground, give $1.6 billion of our money to Kenya for their healthcare system while you're taking our healthcare away from us, despite the fact that you, Congress, are the people that are responsible for the money. You have the power of the purse. Like, stop abdicating all of your power and put your money where your mouth is, because you don't have to be in the majority to start an investigation. Do it. It's worth it. Mark my words. No matter what happens today, you guys take care of yourselves. If you drink some coffee, I'll be eating a yummy snack. And as always, keep your eyes up, keep your feet on the ground. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta.